Welcome to the People Manager training for TimeClock Plus. This training will introduce TimeClock Plus, demonstrate common time card maintenance tasks, show how to manage time off requests, and cover how to review and approve time cards. Over a year ago, Nelnet began searching for a new timekeeping system. Nelnet associates and people managers told us you needed a better timekeeping experience. You needed a reliable, flexible system that allowed associates to clock in quickly and people managers to maintain time cards efficiently so you could move on with your day. So we began our hunt for the right timekeeping system. In the demo phase, TimeClock Plus quickly became a favorite of Nelnet users. Search committee members liked the simple interface and felt the manager dashboard would be helpful. TimeClock Plus could also meet the requirements of groups like Allo's Field Associates. Before making our final decision, we sent representatives to the TimeClock Plus User Summit. We heard about the TimeClock Plus roadmap. We attended brainstorming sessions to hear what ideas clients had to improve the product. And we connected directly with other TimeClock Plus clients to ask about their experience. The enthusiastic recommendations we received and our own experience at the summit confirmed TimeClock Plus as our choice for Nelnet's new timekeeping system. Beginning in December 2017, all associates will use TimeClock Plus for their timekeeping activities. TimeClock Plus will be the system used by payroll for hours worked, exception time, and shift diff and pager time calculations. Vista Time, our current timekeeping system, will not be fully retired. After the move to TimeClock Plus, Vista Time will only be used for project and task tracking. Associates who track project time will continue to do so within Vista Time. However, any time off requests, leave time, or other payroll hours must be tracked in TimeClock Plus. Associates who do not track project time will no longer have access to Vista Time. Vista is our primary HRMS program. There will be no changes to Vista Access. Associates can view their pay stubs, complete open enrollment and workflows, and submit self-service changes in Vista. As you'd expect, a new system means some changes in timekeeping. Many of those changes are system-based. First, you'll go to the TimeClock Plus Manager portal instead of Vista Time. TimeClock Plus is a standalone website. This means that when Vista maintenance is being done, the timekeeping system will remain available. TimeClock Plus offers a manager dashboard that you can configure to suit your time card maintenance needs. TimeClock Plus also offers group hours, which allow you to review multiple time cards at once. There are also some process changes. Time off requests that result in a negative accrual balance can no longer be entered into the timekeeping system. You can submit this time to People Services for payroll processing. This change will prevent unintended negative balances and also allow better negative balance tracking. To assign a proxy manager, simply reach out to People Services or your business segment proxy administrator. They will set up the necessary proxy manager access for you. Not everything has changed, though. Please remember that time cards are due by 12 p.m. Central Standard Time the Monday before a pay date. Allow enough time to review, adjust, and approve time cards before this cutoff. We strongly recommend approving time cards on a weekly basis. rather than reviewing the full pay period on payroll Mondays. As a people manager, you know your team best. Although payroll applies a final approval to time cards, it is your responsibility to make sure the time card information is accurate for payroll. Vista will remain the system of record for accrual balances. This includes ETO and floating holiday accruals. TimeClock Plus will be updated with the accrual balance on a bi-weekly basis following payroll processing. The bereavement and FMLA leave time processes have not changed. People Services will enter time for these events into associate time cards. Now that you have some context for TimeClock Plus, let's actually take a look. This session will focus on the Manager Portal. Associates have access to a separate web clock for logging time. The web clock information is then presented in the Manager Portal. You can navigate to the TimeClock Plus Manager Portal login page, shown here, using the quick link on the Nelnet portal, a browser bookmark, or by typing in the website address. Note that there is a link to the employee web clock at the bottom of the page. Use this link to submit time off requests for yourself. To log into the Manager Portal, enter your user ID. This will be your employee clock number. Enter your password and select Log On. If you are unsure of your password, please contact People Services. Your manager dashboard will be your landing page. On this dashboard, you have a number of widgets that highlight important time card information. Many of these widgets allow you to take action to complete time card maintenance. We'll look at those options later in the presentation. Please review the Customizing Your Dashboard training for more information. The Hours section is where you will manage time cards. Individual hours allows you to work with specific associates. Select an associate to view their time card. The date range will default to the open pay period. The Add button allows you to create new time card entries using the Add segment dialog. Configurations in the dialog allow different types of time card entries. When a shift is selected, the Manage button allows you to take action on an existing time card shift. The Exceptions button allows you to approve time card exceptions. Exceptions are indicated by the alarm bell column. The Resolve Period button allows you to approve the period. A summary of the selected date range is provided to the right. The time card columns and column headers are also tools. The Select header will select and deselect all shifts. The Manager Approval header will approve or unapprove all shifts. A blue icon in the Notes column means there is a note attached to the shift. A Y in the Edited column means the shift has been modified by a user. We can also view the associate's leave balances on the Accruals tab. We recommend using individual hours for specific day-to-day associate changes. In Group Hours, you will be able to view multiple time cards at once. First, enter the time card date range. Like in individual hours, this will default to the open pay period. Then, apply any filters. We'll take a look at using the filters later in the presentation. Finally, select Update to load the time cards. Group hours has many of the same elements as individual hours. These include the Add, Manage, Exceptions, and Resolve Period buttons, as well as the same column structure. Notice that you can view an entire team's time cards on one screen, rather than going in and out of individual time cards. We recommend using group hours to complete your pay period review and approval. The Employee section allows you to view your associate's TimeClock Plus profile. At the top of each tab is the associate's TimeClock Plus role, which drives many of their configuration options. The Information tab shows basic employee information. This tab also includes the PIN information. The Jobs tab shows the earnings codes that can be used in an associate's time card. It also shows the default selections. The Leave tab shows the leave banks and holidays that are assigned to the associate. The Payroll tab shows whether a shift differential has been applied to the associate. The Access tab shows which users can access the associate. It also shows the associate's primary manager. Period Reports in the Reports section contains your report templates. The reports are grouped by categories. Reports can be refined based on filters, settings, and for some templates, date ranges. You can preview a report before downloading it. PDF, Excel, and HTML formats are available for download. Please review the Reporting in TimeClock Plus training for more information. The Tools section is where you'll find the Request Manager, which is where time-off requests are presented. We'll discuss time-off management using the Request Manager later in this presentation.